Well, I'm absolutely delighted now to be joined by the APS President, Malcolm Beasley. Mac, welcome. Thank you very much indeed for talking to us today.
I enjoyed it last year. I expect to enjoy it today.
Well, let's hope so. Let's kick it right off. Now, you took over as President in January.
Right.
What were your priorities as you came in as President?
Yeah, well, priorities. It's a natural question everybody asks a new president of any organization. What are your priorities? Okay, well, your priorities are what comes at you. And so for us in APS, it really is the corporate reform and open access issues. And those are two issues that I've occupied essentially my full time in the 2 months that I've been president.
Well, let's talk through corporate reform. So
okay.
What do you mean by corporate reform and what's on your plate right now?
Okay, well, the APS is a corporation. Some people don't like that word, but we're a nonprofit corporation, and there are rules, legal rules of incorporation. But more importantly, when you look at our governance structure and our executive structure, we as an organization have been incredibly successful. But over the last 6-7 years or so, the presidential line has become increasingly concerned that the same level of success cannot be projected to the future unless we make some changes in how we do our business. The issues are far more complicated. Things change far quicker. I like to take Thomas Friedman's line, "The world is flat," and say the world is flat and fast. And it's those realities. And we're subject to we see this in all parts of our life, and APS is no different. Now, APS has some particular issues in this regard. The roles and responsibilities of our governing bodies, the council and the executive board, are not, they've evolved in some way that's a little peculiar. And we also have an executive structure of 3 equal executive officers. There's the executive officer, there's the editor-in-chief, and the treasurer, publisher-treasurer. And that's an unusual structure. And so we need to look at each of those, and in particular how they relate one to the other, so that everybody's playing their right role, raising the right questions appropriately, and we function in a way that is strategic and efficient and up to the problems and tasks that we face, like open access. Open access is really important because depending on how it goes, it could affect seriously, negatively, our whole corporate model, financial model of APS, and you can't be neutral about that.
Well, let's take them separately. In terms of corporate reform, how are the members going to get involved? What are you looking for from the members?
Well, we have the council, and the council is the body of the membership. It's really an assembly. It has a large membership, and it is built on the units so that all units are represented. It can't function as a board of directors, it's just too big. So the executive board effectively acts as the board of directors, and looking forward, I think the Committee on Corporate Reform, which is looking in that, says that should become the board of directors. But we definitely want to strengthen the council so that it has it can set its own agenda more, it can raise issues within the governance structure that are member-driven, and there's a number of proposals about how to do that I will discuss tomorrow at this town hall meeting on open access. That's Tuesday at 11:30 to 12:30.